Thousands of people will be in downtown Indy to celebrate race weekend. The 500 Festival Parade starts at noon, and this is a live look. Oh, no, it looks like it froze a little bit on us. Okay, there we go. This is a live look from Pennsylvania. We've been seeing people getting ready for the parade there. Several roads are already shut down this morning. Let's take a look at the map of the route there. So this is the map. It's up on your screen right now. The parade kicks off on Pennsylvania near North Street. Organizers say it will go south on Pennsylvania until Washington Street, then turn onto Meridian, go around Monument Circle, end on Meridian near North Street. If you're heading downtown, you'll be able to see the floats, balloons, marching bands, and all 33 drivers competing in tomorrow's race. Officials say this year's theme is Fueling May and celebrates the many traditions of this month.
That is by far my favorite part of the job. It's really that community impact and seeing the memories that are being created, just the fun and celebration that everybody's having at all of our events. It's really the people that I'm most passionate about, and I think that's what makes what we do so special.
The 500 Festival says Pennsylvania and Meridian are now closed. There are several parking restrictions as well if you're headed downtown. Also today, country music superstar Brad Paisley is headlining the Firestone Legends Day concert. It's at the TCU Amphitheater at the White River State Park. Show starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Russell Dickerson and Jackson Dean will open the concert. Legends Day kicked off this morning at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Not too long ago, the autograph session started at 9. And then the drivers' meeting is at 10:30 this morning. The 107th running of the Indy 500, though, will be missing Shaq in the Snake Pit. Shaquille O'Neal will no longer be performing. The Snake Pit tweeted out this statement that's up on your screen. It says, Shaq, who performs as DJ Diesel, will not be able to perform due to complications driven by the ongoing NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Platinum music producer and DJ Valentino Khan will replace Shaq on Sunday. He's set to go on stage at 8:15 in the morning. Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Halliburton is ready to drive the pace car tomorrow. The guard passed pace car rookie orientation yesterday at the track. IndyCar tweeted out these pictures. Halliburton will lead the field of 33 on Sunday to start the greatest spectacle in racing. The town of Speedway is setting the stage for the Indy 500 with the Rockin' on Main Festival. People soaked up the sun and good vibes on Friday. News 8's Adam Pinsker went along for the fun.
Amid a sea of tents at the Coca-Cola lots, we found Bob Smith and Ray Stem. They arrived from New Jersey Wednesday night, fully equipped for a weekend of camping in the shadow of the track.
This is $95. The hotel is $300 for Saturday night.
And if you don't stay at the track, you don't get the true experience.
That experience for Bob and Ray includes hot dogs, hamburgers, booze, and seats next to pit road.
What, it's the 107th?
Yes.
If something lasts us 107 years, it's a big deal. You can't beat this. And the weather is beautiful this weekend.
But race weekend isn't just about racing. The town of Speedway's rocking on Main Street, coinciding with Carb Day at the track. Vanessa Barnhart and her husband Kevin have lived in Speedway for 5 years and have gotten used to the big crowds.
There was a car with Maryland plates in front of our house this morning. It's just neat that everybody kind of comes in for the race every year, and they just make a whole weekend of it.
While Speedway benefits from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Rockin' on Main gives the world a chance to see that the town is more than just about racing.
About 10 years ago, give or take, we prioritized making Main Street an attraction again. It had kind of gone by the wayside, lots of closures. We worked hard to get new restaurants, new retailers, bars, even the apartments behind us.
Looked like a really good time. That was Adam Pinsker reporting at Rockin' on Main. Carb Day is always a big celebration for people across Indiana. It's the same for us here at Wish TV. Each year, we give iTeam8 senior investigative reporter Richard Essex, a photographer, an intern, and free reign to tell whatever story he finds. Take a look.
Here we go!
I want you to meet this guy. He told us his name was Blake.
Hey, just so you know, the cops will not pop a wheelie on them ATVs. I've tried all day long.
Blake Pennzoil.
Hey, listen, hear me out. Who did it better? Hey, I was way louder than them cars. Way louder than them cars.
All right, answer a question for me.
Yes, sir.
How many cars are in the race?
Hey, Siri, how many cars are in the Indy 500?
I'm going to say 21.
I
found this on the web.
33.
Where is the track?
Hella big around us.
In the bright sunshine of a late May Indianapolis sky, there are people, some might call them race fans, others would call them Indianapolis 500 fans. And there is a difference. An ordinary race fan like this guy from Monrovia probably wouldn't do this.
Well, I came to watch some cars go around the track, but a slip and slide was a bonus.
Inside these plastic 1-gallon containers is a mixture of vodka, and does it really matter what else makes this fluid blue or pink? But the holders of this potentially blackout-causing fluid claim to be genuine race fans, so I asked them a few basic questions.
Where is the track?
The track's over there. And you see it's right there. Sorry, this is my first Carb Day. First time Carb Day.
To say Carb Day is fueled by beer for some fans would be an understatement. In this made-for-TV moment, this group of guys punched a hole in the bottom of a beer can to shotgun a beer for our interns. By the way, this is the same group of guys that did the very same thing for us last year. In the third turn of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, there are people doing things that we simply cannot show you on TV. Then there is this guy. He came to the track in shorts and a T-shirt, and he changed. Kind of into something, actually, that doesn't look very comfortable at all. In the middle of this crowd of people, we found a wrestling match. Yep, right in the middle of Carb Day. 2 women engaged in a battle of strength, and I have to say, this is a first for me. We don't want to give you the impression that everyone inside the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is soaked in beer and waiting to pass out. Carb Day is also family friendly.
We're so excited to be here. It's a family tradition of ours. My dad took me to the race, and now I'm taking these little guys to the race. They have track fever. If they miss school, they have track fever.
It is their first day of summer break, so they are not skipping school to come to the track. They do know how many cars are in the race and the location of the track.
What day is the race?
This Sunday. This Sunday. Yeah.
Richard Essex, Wish TV, iTeammate.
The kids knew what they were talking about. Okay, so for a lot of people, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is more than just racing. It's also a chance to forge new traditions and make new memories. At the center of IMS, race fans of all ages filled Fan Midway on Friday. Kids who were there got a chance to compete on a small track in the go-kart-like trikes. There are plenty of things for adults to do, too. There are different tents selling IMS gear and all kinds of delicious food and drinks people can buy.
Showcasing their products and their drinks and everything that comes together, and it's really about the fans too. That's the other thing.
And those fans say while Friday was pretty spectacular, a lot of these families tell us they're really looking forward to race day, of course. People who live in Speedway tell us this is their favorite time of the year, especially in the neighborhoods around the track. Gloria Snyder has lived within a mile of IMS for almost her entire life. She says her whole family gets together for a cookout at her house after the race, and it's sometimes easy at times to take the track for granted. That is until you travel.
I say Speedway, Indiana. And they said, where's that? And I says, you know where the 500 track is? I live 1 mile from it. Love it.
What's their reaction when you tell them that?
Oh, really?
Pretty cool stuff. Whether they've lived in Speedway for a few years or a few decades, people who live in the shadow of the racing capital of the world say there is nothing else like it. It is 9:12 right now. We're one day from the 107th Indy 500. Our Andrew Chernoff tells us what drivers had to say after Carb Day at IMS.
Good morning. Happy Race Day Eve, everyone. The Indy 500 is tomorrow afternoon at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Coming up next in sports, we hear from some of the young drivers who are hoping to drink the milk tomorrow. All that and more after the break.